So if your marketplace balance is low-key kind of chalked, then y'all need to tap in with these 5 methods I'm going to give you to make as many credits as possible. Y'all have been begging me for another video like this, so I'm coming through with another banger. Now, I'm not going to only just be explaining these methods, I'm also going to be demonstrating them and actually going into depth. Ubisoft also just recently came out with supported creator codes, so help your boy out, hit that subscribe button. We're so close to 10k and maybe I'll be able to get one. Alright boys, coming in with the first method here. Now this is actually what I like to call the esports skin method. And I call it this because if you didn't know, right now on the marketplace, the items that are going up the most in value is all of the esports skins. Literally just look at this graph right here. The esport items in the marketplace are literally just skyrocketing in value at the moment, with a few actually doubling in the past 30 days, which is just insane. As you can see here, this was averaging 300 credits at the start of the month, and now it's almost averaging 500 per sale. Now, while skins like Onami have actually been going down crazy in recent times, esports skins are actually going up in value because they're not included in the celebration packs, unlike skins like Onami and many others. Esports skins are literally the safest option on the entire marketplace to invest in right now, and people keep making mistakes like buying skins like Onami, which are just going down in value because they think it will go up. I've bought a ton of esports skins recently, and they have literally just been going up like crazy since I've purchased them, and it's honestly not too late to get onto this. The reason why these are skyrocketing in value is because people are realizing that the stock of these skins can never become higher. A good majority of these esports skins actually are retired, and that's why they're going up in price, because basically there can never be any more of them. The number of stock will always stay the same, meaning the demand can only go higher, which will eventually just continue to increase the value. But that's not all I have for the esports skin method, because look at this skin right here. Just take a mental note of it, and what I'm actually going to go do here is I'm going to go to the buy section on the marketplace. I'm then going to go to the esport teams. I'm then going to select every single esports team here. So you would think that this shows me every single esport item on the marketplace, right? I'm sure this is how a lot of other people search for esports skins. Personally, this is how I do it. I just do the filter. Now, I've also put on the filter for weapon skins only, so there'll be no other items. And what we're going to do is we're just going to scroll through all of these items, and I want you to look for that SMG11 skin that I showed you just before. And what you will notice is even though I've filtered for every single esports skin on the marketplace, the SMG11 skin is not here for some reason, which doesn't make sense because I filtered for every single esports skin. So why is that? Because this item is still definitely available in the marketplace. This is what I like to consider a glitched hidden gem. Now, once again, if we filter for all of the esports skins but then only tick R4C, you will see it only comes up with 3 options. But weirdly enough, if you look up Evil Genius, which is an esports skin on the marketplace, you will see an R4C skin, which is an esports skin. For some reason, there's just a few gate-kept items on the marketplace that just don't show up on the regular filters. And I don't know if this is done intentionally, but you'll see here that these items are actually going up in value. Now boys, you need to invest into these secret items on the marketplace. I don't really know if they're considered secret, but they're kind of just gate-kept and hidden by Ubisoft because of the filters. These are going to go up crazy in value. It's still not too late to buy these type of skins. There's a whole bunch on the marketplace, you just have to look for them. Literally all of the Evil Genius skins have just been going up like crazy in the last month, and this is definitely something that you would want to invest in. These are going up in price because they're stable to buy. They are retired esports skins, which means there will never be any more of them, which means they can only go up in value. But because these are hidden just from the regular esports filters, these skins in particular are bound to go even higher. So with these items here, you want to buy slightly over the minimum price point, wait the 14 days and sell high and make a ton of credits. Now, if you're someone with a bit more credits on your account and you kind of want to spend in larger portions, then I'd recommend buying a ton of glaciers because these are just skyrocketing at the moment. R4C Glacier has literally been going for over 100k recently, and it was literally going for around 70k at the start of this month. And you may think why? It's literally just because esports skins, including glaciers, because if you didn't know, glaciers are actually technically esports skins, but they are not in the celebration packs, and there's no way to obtain these except for the marketplace, meaning the value can only go higher. If you don't have a ton of credits but still a few thousand, then I definitely recommend that you go for a lower cost glacier, either a primary that isn't very popular, or what I actually would prefer is to buy a glacier pistols. These are more stable in my opinion because secondaries are actually used in game, and that way people actually buy them because they want to use them in game, while glaciers like the Sash G or the Super 90, they're not really bought to be used in game. They're more just investment pieces that people like to buy to kind of put their credits into something. Now, gold dusters are actually also esports skins, and it's just the same thing here. Telling you boys, esports skins are really the only type of skins that you want to be buying at the moment. Moving over to method 2 though, and this is the pump and dump method. This is a method that I actually created, and I'm telling you boys, you want to listen to this. If you join my Discord, link will be in my YouTube bio, you will see the pump and dump channel. Now, I have finally figured out this method because at first it wasn't really working, but now this is literally guaranteed to make you guys a ton of credits. Now, if you look here, 72 people bought one item this day. The next day, I told everybody in my Discord server to buy this item. It went up to 371 orders. After this experiment, I knew that this was going to work for sure, so we're actually doing our first pump and dump right now. Boys, everybody watching this video, go buy this player background card right now. This is literally your early ticket, so don't miss out. As you can see here, this item is going for about 400 credits. Look at that huge spike there in the graph. This item right here was averaging at this price, and then when I announced the pump and dump, it went up to 800 credits. Absolutely insane work, and it's actually not too late. You want to hop on this now because it's now mellowed out a little bit more, but by the time this video is really doing well and popping, this item is just going to be going crazy. It's going to skyrocket in value. So I'm telling you boys, the pump and dump method is going to go crazy. All you have to do is just join up on the Discord server, and probably about every week, I think we'll do another item. We also got 2 more skins here. Everybody watching this video, go buy this skin right now. We're going to pump this crazy. You're going to make some crazy profit off of it. This skin as well, I'm letting you guys get into this early. I'm telling you boys, in 14 days time, you're going to be able to sell this for some insane profit. Now with the pump and dump method also kind of comes the YouTube method. So if you don't know what this is, basically every time that I post a video and showcase some skins, those skins tend to go up in value for a few days and then kind of mellow out. So that's also kind of a way that you could make some credits. If you buy these skins when I post and just kind of get into the video early, you could probably make some credits there. Now method 3, this is the buyback method. I have talked about this before, but basically what it is, basically you sell 5 items on your account, enough to make a profit off of what you originally purchased them for. But that's where a lot of people stop, and this is where the buyback method comes in. A lot of people like to buy items cheap, wait the 14 days and then sell them for a profit, but the buyback method actually goes one step further. So as you can see here, I'm choosing 5 skins on my account to sell. Now you actually notice here I'm using a lot of esports skins because I do still think esports skins are the best thing to be trading on the marketplace at the moment. But basically, I just want you to have a look in the top right there. You'll see that we currently have 0 credits on our account. We're putting up sale orders on all of these skins here. So this should be the last one here. As you guys already know, you can actually only do 5 sale orders at a time. So as you can see here, I have all of these sale orders up right now. They're just pending. I've also got a purchase order there for a snipe on a glacier. You can just ignore that. It doesn't really matter. But basically, I'm just waiting on these sale orders. So I'm just going to cut back to when I've actually sold them all. All right. So honestly, it was only like 4 hours and everything sold. So that's really good to see. We now have 1,700 credits on our account. Now this is where a lot of people stop in terms of profit, but the buyback method comes in here when we literally just buy all of the stuff that we just sold back for cheaper than what we just sold them for. And by the way, there is no 14-day waiting for this. You can just do the buyback method instantly. Now I can't actually buy back the 5th item because I have this glacier snipe here, so I just have to cancel that real quick. So we're just going to minus off 118 credits from the profit, and that gives us enough purchase orders to actually buy back this last item here. But there is actually no wait time to buy back an order. It's only when you sell. But assuming that all of these purchase orders hit, which they most likely will, we just made 392 credits. Now then what I'd recommend that you guys do is just go on your account, look for more items to do the buyback method with once all of your purchase orders are cleared, and you can use this method up to 20 times a day because that's the number of purchase orders Ubisoft allows. This method for me just works a ton. As you can see here, I sold for 423, then literally only 1 day later I just bought it back for 330 credits. This method is just kind of like recycling your profits again and again. As you can see here, literally took like 2 minutes to do this one. Sold for 85, bought back for 65. Literally just like that, 20 credits. It might only be 20 credits, yes, but it still adds up over time. It adds up. You can do this method up to 20 times a day, and if you were to do this with like a glacier or something really expensive, you would literally just make so much profit. What's really good about this method as well is if you do use esports skins like I suggest, while you're waiting the 14 days for you to then be able to recycle the profit again and again, if it's an esports skin, it most likely will just go up even more, so then you'd be making even more profit, which is really good. And boys, by the way, if any of that didn't really make any sense, then just go ahead and join up on my Discord server and I'm happy to help you out. Now the next method here is actually the celebration packs method, and I do just want to explain this one in depth here. You guys need to take advantage of celebration packs. These are literally OP for making profit on the marketplace. What I recommend you guys do is buy Siege on an alt account. I literally got it for $6. That's how cheap it is at the moment. Then go on that account and buy the battle pass. Level this account up heaps, play it on it a bunch till you get tier 100. Now if you don't even have the battle pass yet, then you could just do this on your main account, no worries. But if you've already opened up all of your white packs on your main account, literally just make a new account, and then whatever profits that you make off of these packs, you can then transfer all of the credits that you make on your alt account over to your main account. And if you guys do need a transfer tutorial video, then just let me know and I'll drop one. Like I did say though, these celebration packs are literally OP and they're never coming back. After this season, you will literally never be able to get these again, so you may as well just take advantage advantage with an alt account. When I did a video on opening up celebration packs, I literally probably made like 10k credits just off of those packs. And say if you do this on an alt account, you then literally just simply go transfer all of the profits that you made over to your main account. And if you're kind of skeptical because you think you're really unlucky, think of it this way: you get 60 packs from the battle pass, and let's just say on average from each pack you make 50 credits off of that item that you pack. And that's like worst case scenario. That's assuming you don't even pull anything crazy. You're still bound to get 3,000 credits. Now once you've already done this on your alt account, make another account and repeat this process again and again. Now method 5 is sniping. Now you guys are probably familiar with this. Snipe on the R6 marketplace is basically when you get something for really cheap that is usually going for a very expensive price point. As you can see here, this item is valued at 70,000 credits, and there is some lucky people out here who literally snipe this for like 50 credits, making themselves so much credits on the marketplace. And this literally happens all the time. It could be for a few reasons. Maybe people miss a zero when they're trying to sell something and accidentally sell it for cheaper. Maybe they're trying to transfer credits but then it gets sniped, or maybe people are just dumb and don't know the value of the item they have. If we look at Ryoku here, a very popular skin, this is literally almost sniped on the daily. And the people who are hitting these snipes are actually just purely getting this from luck. This is not the method. You do not want to play snipes on a very popular skin like Ryoku. Now lucky for you guys, I actually have an entire video that breaks down how to snipe and how to remove the luck aspect to actually almost guarantee you to hit snipes. I definitely recommend you guys go watch this video. It's on my channel, and a lot of people have actually told me that they hit a few snipes after watching this video. I'm going to put it up on the screen for you guys to watch now. I love you guys. Bye.